Hello everybody, and welcome back. Oh, that's a wall out. Oh, welcome back to a brand new video. Where today, ladies and gentlemen, we have some plans. Plans that involve building the roof over this lovely building here. Plans that involve getting ourselves our lovely armor. And plans that involve tree farms and bamboo farms. Now, before that, whoa, my brain just lagged. Before we get on with this roof and all of that, today we are going to start off by making ourselves up a tree farm. So I think it's almost quicker to fly over to our industrial district like this. If we come right over here, you can see our schematic for it. My brain is really... Why is that so... Okay. Anyway, here is our lovely schematic for our tree farm. Now, this tree farm can do, I think, all except dark oak. Obviously, not many farms can actually do dark oak. But this can do all but dark oak and... what's the one called? The mangrove. So, it's going to be good. It should work well. I need to go gather all the resources for it. But once I've done that, we will come over and build it. So let me go grab those up right now. Alright, I've gone and grabbed all the stuff. And luckily enough, it's like not enough, it's like it all fits in a shulker box. Which does make it nice and convenient to do. So, the first part of this, hold on, let me just grab some water from over here. Okay. The first thing we have to do here is place in this little base bit here. So this is going to be all part of the collection system. Hold on, let me just switch up my thing here. This here is all going to be part of the collection system. Which we will have to build up in just a second. Okay. My brain's like not braining completely. But we have to come down here a couple blocks. I think it was 3 blocks, if I'm right. Yep. And then dig out here 5 blocks. And then dig up here. There we go. Cool. So luckily enough with this, considering I've already built it, I don't have to worry too much about the directional stuff. But, whoa. But for those who do want to know, one of these sides, I think it's this one here. This one should be running north to south. This is 11 blocks. And it should be running north to south. And then this line here should be facing east. Nope, west. Nope. That concerns me because I'm pretty sure that's meant to be east, but it's fine. Or west. Wait. Now I've confused myself. You know what? I've tested it in my creative world. I know it works, so I'm just gonna go with it. Yep. Okay. So I just need to remember how to build this. I think what I'm actually just gonna do is I'm just gonna chuck you guys over into a time lapse while I build this up. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, I think that's done. That was actually really quick. I don't even know if I'll include the time lapse in the video because it took like 3 seconds. So, this farm. Let me actually go put some of this stuff away. Give me a second. I'll be back in 1 second. Give me a moment, guys. Okay, so I think the farm is finished. I really hope so. Also, I healed up my bow. I just want to point that out. I did go grab some bows and heal it up because I felt like it was getting a bit low. But anyway, for this farm now, I think we should just do a real quick test of it. In which case, I need to go get some saplings and some bone meal. So, for the bone meal, oh wait, yeah, this doesn't make bone. Okay. That makes the difficulty because that means I have to go all the way over to my other farm. So let me go grab some stuff up for this really quickly, and then I'll be right back. I forgot to get saplings. Okay, let's fly. Let me fly. So, how this should theoretically work is I should be placing and bone mealing the saplings, and then TNT should blow it up. And I think for first, a nice easy one we're going to do is we're just going to do oak, because that's just easy. Yeah. This does also support the netherwoods which are up there, but they will have to get like the fungi farm. Yeah, fungi. So I have to get those farms set up. Oh my god, my English isn't working today. We have to get a farm set up for the fungi to be able to do it, because obviously they don't actually produce more themselves. So, for this to work, I need to come back down here. I need to get out my shulker box. I just filled up 4 shulker boxes with bones, which is going to make a lot more bone meal than I actually need. That's okay. That's fine. You know, we'll just fill up my inventory with bone meal, and everything will be fine. Do I have a crafting table nearby? I don't think I do. That's annoying. I didn't really think of that. Let's put that in there. I'm gonna fill this up until it can't go. Let me, again, this is another thing where I just kind of have to do it really quickly. I'm just gonna cut while I do it. Okay, everything is in place. So if I come down here and flick that lever, let me just make sure this is in the right mode. Yep. And come up here, flick this lever, and then I just like do this, I think. Yep, this is working brilliantly. I don't feel like I'm placing well. Like, I'm keeping my mouse in the same spot, but it doesn't feel like it's really working. You know, I'm just going to let this run for a bit. It's probably very loud on your end. I'm going to run this for a little bit, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've been AFK for roughly 30 minutes, I think, maybe. I don't really know. All I know is the video that I was watching is 30 minutes through, so I presume it's been about 30 minutes, and I really want to clean that up, but I'm not going to. Okay. And from the 30 minutes of AFKing, we have got like this much stuff, which is a pretty decent amount. I probably won't even need that much wood throughout this entire thing, so it is pretty good indeed. And I am going to leave these shulker boxes here. These are full of bones. I'm just going to leave these here so we can stock this up whenever we need. Oh yeah, and in total, let me show you how much bone meal we went through. We have that much left in the chest, and I presume full hoppers all round. I can also turn that off. Nope, that turned it on. We also have full hoppers all round. So yeah, it was a decent bit over 30 minutes, but I think it's pretty good. Anyway, if my brain would actually work, that would be great. So, next up, we are going to... Oh, a bunch of stuff does get left on the side, though, which is a little annoying. I didn't mean to throw those saplings. It's fine. Anyway, my brain keeps, like, jittering. Like, it's, like, not functioning sometimes today. I don't know why. That minecart's stuck. Okay, there you go. Still fixed up. I have no idea why these get stuck all the time, but it's really annoying. Hopefully I can work out why that happens and fix it up. Although, I don't know if we'll need to run this much more ever, because we have a lot of sugarcane. So, hopefully that should be enough to last us for ages. Anyway. Let's go back here. Because the next thing I want to do, rather than just going straight into the bamboo stuff, I want to build... Just give it a second to get over there. I want to build up the roof here. It actually would have been quicker to fly in the overworld. It's fine. I'll build up this roof here. And my idea for this roof is we're going to go kind of a similar thing to this, but we're going to go for a gradient from white up to purple. I think it looks okay. I don't think I love it, but it looks okay. So yeah, why no armor stand? Um hmm. I'm gonna have to fix that up. But let's go and gather some resources right now. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna need a lot of is some snow. Now, for the snow, we have to go over to here and to these lovely icebergs. Yep, that's the word I was looking for. And grab up a grand total of 23 stacks and 46. And I can't just grab the snow layers because I have a silk touch shovel. Well, I'll be back in a couple of years. Okay, so now that we have all of the snow gathered up, we next need to get a total of 1622 white concrete powder, which means we are going to need 12 stacks and 44 sand and 12 stacks and 44 gravel. So yeah, let me go and let's go grab the sand. Right on over at our deserts. What is okay? I don't question some of the things I see here anymore. It's just weird at this point. Anyway, what has happened? Oh my god. Alright. Let's just place that down there and get to mining. Okay. So now I have all of the sand. I'm falling. We need to come right on up here to our lovely gravelly hill and mine up a whole bunch of gravel. That's where that ender chest went. Whoops. Anyway, let's do this. Now with the sand and gravel gathered and with our bones, not bones, white dye, we can turn all of this into our lovely concrete powder, like so. Next up, we need 18 stacks and 57 wood. So let's gather wool. My brain isn't working today. It's fine. But there we go. Just like that, easy peasy, we have our wool ready to go. I forgot to grab a shulker for it. Okay, next we need 8 stacks and 58 polished diorite. Okay, we're gonna have to go get a bunch more diorite because this isn't quite enough because we also need 8 stacks and 44 normal diorite. So let's go gather some diorite now. And with some smooth stone cooking up, we need to go and grab some birch logs. So let's go do that now. I just realized, why am I mining this by hand? Like, it was not that long ago that we built ourselves a tree farm. Literally a couple firework rockets away. I question myself sometimes. I just need to find a sapling. Now that actually using my lovely tree farm, we have all the wood that we're going to need. And now I think that we should just go and have a quick check on our stone and see how that's cooking. So let's go do that. Okay, And with our smooth stone cooked up, I think that it is time. I think now I'm just going to really quickly go and grab the last of the resources needed myself. That includes a whole bunch of purple blocks. And then that's really about it, and a bunch of the gradient stuff as well. But other than that, like that's what we need. So I'm gonna go and meet you guys over by the build where we can start our time lapse. So yeah, let me gather these resources. Okay, and in these 9 shulk boxes here, I have everything I think I need. And yes, this is an absurd amount of string. I used it to hold up some concrete powder because I decided that was the only way. But if you come around here, we can see these little ruiny things that I've put on here. I put them on after last video because I completely forgot to do them when I was actually building it, and I forgot to mention them earlier today. But here they are. This is, I looked it up. The translations for it. So this is the language for the enchantment table. These are like the little glyphs, and that just spells out armor. And then you have a little chest plate down the end. So yeah, I did that because I thought it would look cool, and I think it looks better than just the flat walls. I don't really know though. But anyway, I think that it is time to just get a start on this build. So let's jump into a time lapse right now. And with that replay recording, the build is done. So, I didn't end up doing a pointy roof. I had the pointy roof and I was looking at it, and I just didn't like the way it ended up with the gradient I chose. So, we went for a much more rounded roof, which is also a lot smaller. Now, on this little section here, I need to kill some withers because there's meant to be beacons on both sides. And this is intended to be something that you kind of walk through and get to the other side. That's the plan for this. Yeah, that's the build. So, next, we need to head off back to the UFO, where we will be building our bamboo farm and kind of making our little auto smelter even more automatic. So let's go do that right now. Okay, so we are back up here now, where we can make up our bamboo farm. Now, I have already designed this in my single player world. I don't really know where to start this. I think we're just going to start by making up the rails and the actual spot for the bamboo. So to do this, how have I done that? Okay, so I should have pretty much everything I need for our lovely thingy majiggy thing. What you call it? Bamboo farm. That's the word. Now, so I think it's like here. Hold on, let me check my thing because I've got it all set up nicely here. So yeah, okay. Okay. Cool. So right on this here, this is where we're gonna actually have the bubble column. So we're gonna have to do that and that there really quickly. And we're gonna have a hopper that goes into that. And this hopper's I'm gonna have a comparator, I think on subtract. Was it subtract? No, it wasn't. Just like this. With a block and a redstone torch. And then some dust in places. Here, and then I think it was like block here and then a block. Nope, that wouldn't be right. Oh, never mind, hold on. It was more like this, and then we have a block here, and then we have fence gates there, which I don't actually have on me right now. Then we have a little rail thing there, like that. And then we have rails coming out here. This here will also be obviously like where we have our little... My words aren't wording today, I'm really sorry. This is where we'll have the bubble column that sends it up there, which to get it all automatically done and all of that up on that level. But back to down here. What all of this is going to do is we're going to have a fence gate here. And this is basically looking at, you know, oh, does it have items in here? Like, we can put some in. That doesn't really work because it automatically goes into there. But it theoretically would have items in here, and then it would open or close a gate up here. So pretty much it means that the minecart isn't just coming up and then going around and then coming up and then going around. It's like actually coming here and offloading all of the resources. That's what I was looking for. So the next thing here is to actually start making this. So we are going to come, I think, to here, and we're going to just run down this way. About 13 blocks is how I have it set up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. And then on that rail track, we're going to place some grass blocks. Like so. I'm actually going to bring this one around. So we need, I think it's 3 block distance. Yeah, it's 3 block distance between for it. And then we can do another track down here. And then we only need like 2 blocks, I think. And we can do another track down. Actually, we only need 1 block, I think. On this bit. Which means how I had it would be right. So it would come down here. And then we need another 3 block gap. And then like that. How? I'll work out how to turn the minecart around later. It's fine. I'll test that in a second. That might, like, if we just have a block here, that might work, but it also probably won't because I don't know. I can't remember how this thing works. And then just like here, we're just gonna add 3 powered rails in every so often. Just so the minecart doesn't stop. I'm gonna need more, it's fine. I'm gonna need a couple more powered rails. I can grab those a little bit later. And then this bit up here, I'm probably just gonna show you this main part. And then I will just do the other couple by myself. But we're gonna have this to come up like that. Then we're gonna need pistons all along here. And then Which way do I have to place these? The other way. I also need a row of deep slate tiles down here. And then we need our observers placed here, like there, and then like there. This one can actually be moved to be more central. Okay. And we just repeat like the same thing on the other side here. Just build this up. I am also not going to be placing one on this turning bit here because from memory, I can't remember. No, yeah, like from memory, it doesn't pick up as well on the turning bits. So yeah, I'm not going to place it there. We place all of those pistons down. We come up here and we just place these down like so. We could probably actually mix up the placements of these a little bit more, but I don't have the energy to do that right now. And we come and do just a line of redstone down here. Pretty much, if we place a block there, yep. So it will send off both of those pistons. And on those grass blocks is where we're going to have the bamboo. So let me really quickly build that up again over on here. Okay, now with all that second one built up all nice and good, I'm not going to actually place the minecart in yet because I don't want it to be collecting while we're still setting up the actual collecting system. So we are going to have a bubble column. I don't have soul sand on me right now, but I'll get some in a minute. But the collecting system we're going to have... Oh, I do it right on. Okay. This is going to come up right to the roof because I want to have as much like backup storage for this bamboo as possible. So yeah. But we are going to have to bring out that one. That's where the water will flow into a hopper here, actually. Okay. I don't have any chests on me right now, annoyingly enough. But we can just quickly do this. But I will need to go grab some chests. Or make up some chests now. Did that work? Yes, I did it. Okay. Let's see, how many chests am I going to need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Something. I don't know. 10-ish, I think. Hold on. I'll check my thing in a minute. But we are also going to have to take down all of that. God knows where all of that just went. Let me have a quick look through. Alright, I must have picked it all up. Okay. But yeah, let me grab some chests and stuff, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've got the chests here now. So we just need to place these in, just like so. And I think here's where I went. Back 1, 2, and then to here. So we're gonna extend this track as well so it fits in or gets all the way over. But yeah, so because this will also be the wrong way. This will also be our source of bamboo throughout the entire season, and it doesn't produce enough to just like get a stack in each furnace and then, you know, whenever we need it, just to cook it up. I need to grab some trapdoors for that. But the next thing we have to do is we have to tower all the way up here. And I did not bring myself any kelp, which is annoying, but that's fine. I'm going to put that trapdoor there down. I'm going to place blocks there and there. And we're going to place that down there. I need to go grab some kelp for this because we need to make all of that their water sources for this to work. And then we're also going to grab that up as well really quickly while I'm here. So we can just expand this out a little bit as well. I don't know how far I want to take this. I think I'll just take this out so both chests get taken by the rail. Just like that. And then I need to grab some more powered rails for that. Okay, cool. Let me go do all of that right now. Got the kelp. And then we just come on. I don't know actually what way is going to be easiest to do this. I think it might be easier if I just kind of like... Really hope there's nothing important up there. Can I like... What am I hitting my head on? Or probably the... Okay, this isn't working. Let's just like break in here. And then... We'll have to block it up again. But we just come in here. Do this. And then we can come back down to the bottom of here. And grab it all up. And just like that, we have a water elevator system. And I have to try and get out of here without destroying everything. No. I really hope it didn't break too much down there. It's fine, I'm sure. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, it doesn't break rails. Okay. Whoa, my brain just died. It should be as easy as doing that then. Okay. And we can set this... Hello? There we go. We can set that minecart off. And we can also go upstairs and set the other one back on its little path. But first, we need to come here and flick that on. And we should be able to just fly up here. Out. You can block that hole back up. And then, yep, those... Why did I hesitate like that? Those rails are powered now. So we can just place our minecart on there. Okay, apparently that's not going to work for us. We can place it there. And then we can give it a little tap. Like so. And that should be it. I think that should work. Hopefully it does. If it doesn't, I think I'll eventually find out. I also removed these like last 3 furnaces at the end here because they just straight up didn't ever get filled with anything. So, yeah. But also down here apparently a torch is missing. There you go. Okay. But as I think for now, that is going to be the end of this episode because, hey, that's everything I had planned. So, you know, it went well. So what did we do today? We made the armor hole. Actually, wait, no, it isn't the end of my episode. Hold on a second. I almost forgot about something. I think we need to head on back to the armor hall before we end off this episode and see if anything's happened down there. Let's go jump down there right now. Alright, here we are at our armor hall. And if we look, there it is. Our lovely, lovely armor. Now, after we've finished all of this, we can now, it's finally made. That's why we got all of these different armors here, so we could, you know, make what we needed. Now this armor here will also allow us to open a rift, so we can bring some of our old world here. Really quickly, let me put this on real quick. Alright, I think we have it on ourselves. Just like that. I love it. Now, we have this armor. I think now, wait, hold on. What am I, is that just me? That looks really weird. Anyway, now that we have this lovely, lovely armor, we have done quite a bit this episode. We have made our lovely tree farm. We have finished our armor hall. And we also made our lovely bamboo for our furnace array, which makes it one step closer to being, well, actually, it's mostly completely automatic at this point, but it's fine. So, with all of that done, we've had a very productive episode. Oh, and we got our armor, of course, that too. So with all that done, we've had a very productive episode today, and I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit a hit the like button. If you want to see the rest of the Unknown SCP series, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.